Have you ever wanted to know what to expect in your first year of running a landscape business? If that sounds like you, this video is for you because I'm gonna go over 3 things that you need to expect that are gonna come up, that are gonna happen, and these are gonna be important to you. Before we get into this though, I'm Jacob Godar. I run a landscaping company in Florida and in Illinois. Tons of experience with starting, getting a business going, doing it multiple times, seeing how much faster it can go the second time. But the first time is what we're hitting on today, and there's a lot to know about that, but especially 3 things that really stick out to me that I feel like you should know so you know what you're getting into. Number 1, your first year is probably gonna be filled with problems and learning points, meaning challenges will come up. And in business, it's a never-ending mountain of challenges and problems that you learn from and resolve and keep getting a little bit better and a little bit better. But the initiation into that, when you first step into that world, it is much different than what I was ever used to. I was always a problem solver, but knowing that, like, hey, it's kind of live or die, or make it or break it type of thing, to figure out these problems so we can keep moving forward. And then phrase, like a lot of times when I worked for someone else, I'd see a problem, I just get frustrated, and yeah, I might learn from it. But quickly shifting into running a business, where learning that like a problem, a challenge, a failure was not bad as long as you're constantly like actively trying to learn from it and implement things that would keep you from having that problem again, so you go on to bigger problems, bigger challenges, and things like that. So you're gonna have a lot of problems come up that you didn't expect, things you didn't foresee, systems you tried to put in place, softwares you tried to put in place that thought would work that didn't end up working. I mean, that's gonna be, the first year is gonna be a lot of figuring it out and learning what flows the best with your business. And that's a never-ending thing of always tweaking, always making better, always a little bit at a time. Now, number 2, this is really business in general, but if you're getting into a landscape company, you're getting ready to start up, this is something where if I hear one of my employees say this about starting their own business, I always get really, really worried. If someone says, I want to have a business so I can have more time, I can really organize my time better and just, really just have more time, more freedom. And the truth of the matter is, if you truly want to grow a business quickly and expand something, time is, you're going to put in much more time than you expected to. You're going to put in long hours. You're going to probably overwork yourself for the first couple of years to really try to get things up and rolling, because in business, momentum's everything. So if you can push the ball forward and get it rolling, then, it's easier to maybe have some more time, have a little bit more freedom. But true freedom in a business, it takes years to build a team and get to where you can actually step out and have more freedom. So going in with the intent to immediately have freedom, especially if you're wanting to grow exponentially, is going to be really, really challenging. It's probably going to be something that you do not attain right off the bat. So number 2, you're going to work more than you probably expected. Now, number 3, everybody overestimates what they can do in a year, but underestimates what they can do in 10 years. So number 3 is purely the fact of it takes time. This stuff doesn't happen overnight. We all want to go from, nothing to a lot really quick, but that's just not how it works. And especially if it's your first time. The second time I started a landscape business, I was able to scale dramatically quicker than the first time, just for the pure fact that I had so much experience. I'd done it before, and now I'm just repeating the steps, and I can do them in a much faster order. I had more resources, I had more of a network to help me, and all of those things added together helped me grow the second company faster. So knowing that it doesn't happen overnight, I had a lot of cool things come to me in starting this business, and it did feel like it grew pretty quickly, but it still didn't feel like it was overnight. It all felt like, just got to keep pushing the ball forward, keep pushing the ball forward. But know that after you get 2 years in, 3 years, 5 years, 8 years, you are going to really be building up all of your resources and your network. And then anything you go out and start, or that business you're in itself, is going to continue, if you continue educating yourself, is going to continue to scale up faster and faster and faster than it did right at the beginning. So it takes time. You got to have some patience here. There's a lot of ups and downs. There's a lot of challenges, a lot of different things going on. But I hope this has educated you about 3 of the things that, I feel like people need to know the most. It's not so much about like what equipment or what do I do, but just knowing that you got to have patience patience. You're gonna work a lot more than you think, and you need to expect problems to be an everyday thing that you are now going to be navigating all the time, because your ability to solve problems will truly equate to the success you can have as a business owner. So if you like this video at all, and if this kind of prepared you, made you feel more prepared, make sure you like this, share this with someone else that might need this as well. And if you're wanting to learn more stuff like this more in depth, we have a coaching group called GROW Comm. It is a great community of people who are all looking to excel, to expand their company. And it's a safe zone away from anybody who is just on a forum somewhere, on a group in Facebook that is just a keyboard warrior. And it's a place where the only dumb question is the question that doesn't get asked. So if you'd like to check that out, go to jacobgodar.com, click on GROW Comm, and sign up for the wait list. It only opens 4 times a year. It's about to open for the 2nd time. That means we got 3 more times this season. Catch you on the next video.